Welcome back to Rod Base TV, man. I am Mr. Base, or Mr. Rod, whatever you want to call it, man. Thank y'all. Welcome for coming back to this channel. I need to understand something. Karmelo Anthony, you dig what I'm saying? My man's, as y'all know, if y'all watching this now, y'all already know he got 35 years, man. He finna appeal it. But let's hear from the parents, man, and see how they feel about the situation.
Stabbing a fellow high school student athlete to death.
You always got to pay attention of how the news frames it.
Have filed a notice of appeal. A jury sentenced 19.
And my thing is too about this whole situation. They always show this picture here. In my opinion, this picture tells me that this is a scared individual, uncertain of what's gonna happen to him when he took this picture. I'm pretty sure he knew that they was finna put the hammer on his ass, but I digress. Let's continue.
Karmelo Anthony to 35 years in prison for the fatal stabbing of Austin Metcalf earlier this week. His legal team argued it was self-defense.
Rest in peace to my man's too, man. I'm sorry that he got stabbed like that. It's kind of fucked up, but shit happens.
CBS News correspondent Jonah Kaplan sat down exclusively with Anthony's parents.
But leave Karmelo, in my opinion, that kind of reminds me of the that movement they had going on about believe all everybody. If they say rape or some shit like that, you're supposed to believe. Quite unfortunate.
Came down.
Let's see what's up.
They spoke about the trial, their son, and the divisions in the Texas.
Gotta have the lace front on. Hey, and I'm not trying to, shit on black people and shit. I'm a black man myself, but we just calling a spade a spade.
My son didn't intend to hurt anyone. My son was defending himself.
It took less than 3 hours for a jury to reject.
Damn. 3 damn hours, man. Shit.
19-year-old Karmelo Anthony's claims of self-defense.
Man, hey, they cut that big house so goddamn fast, boy. Hey, I don't even think they cut your hair that damn fast in the military.
In the stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. Prosecutors argued Anthony intentionally killed Metcalf after being taunted and shoved by Metcalf and his teammates at a high school track meet.
Take us inside that.
So many questions that defense could have asked, man. Even some shit like, okay, you brought a knife. Why did you bring the knife? Is there a reason why you brought a knife with you? Why are you carrying a knife? Just little simple shit like this. My thing is, how much did y'all pay for the damn attorney in this situation? From what I'm understanding is, they had a fucking public defender. Man, if that was my son, I would have dropped all the goddamn cash. My opinion,
What stuck out to you?
Yeah.
What stuck out to me, number one, was the all-white jury. But I was trying to be...
All-white jury equals the fucking modern-day lynch mob. So he was fucked from the jump. Go, fuck all the facts. He was going to jail, point blank, period. Let's cut my man's up a little bit.
The truth is on our side.
At the sentencing hearing, the defense called only one witness on Anthony's behalf, his mother, Kayla Hayes.
Nigga, that's not fucking credible. Just your mama is the only one y'all call. That's bullshit.
What did you tell the jury?
To have mercy on my son.
What do you say to his grieving family?
It's unfortunate to where nobody wins.
Right.
We've all been hurt by this.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Everybody.
That poor boy?
Who is this? Even the way he just said this, that boy
is fixing to experience a life that I would not wish upon anyone.
Trust me, baby, he'll be all right. Nigga, we are very resilient in any fucked up situation. You can put a nigga anywhere. If it's a nigga there, a nigga gonna get out of that situation some type of way.
Austin Metcalf's father, Jeff, called Anthony's sentencing bittersweet.
What it boils down to for me is this.
He don't give a fuck. He got bread out the situation. He could give a flying fuck.
Austin will never walk through that door again and never give me a hug.
The case drew national attention, prompting protests in support of both teens. And both
Austin, say his goddamn name. Austin.
Families involved say they've received threats.
This morning.
Did y'all see that bald head lady over there? Goddamn, boy, y'all ain't see that, dude. Shawty right here, Cole. You don't want to fuck with Auntie right there, Shawty.
This morning, had multiple emails, text,
Man, do this
threatening me.
Do this look like a grieving father to y'all,
else.
man? Do this look like a grieving father to y'all? Man, nigga, a cake, man. Cake. Even the Mama Duke got cake, man. They don't give a fuck about Buddy, man.
Sorts of names.
During our interview,
look at the duality of the situation. He actually comes from a cool-ass black family. Mom, dad, regular ninja family. He was raised right. But for some type of way, you notice when it cut back to the white folks, it's just the father there. I hope
the Anthonys made a point to call back one man they say continues to dox them.
Why you calling me, man?
Make fun of you.
But this some wild shit. You have to live in America to understand how stupid these white folks can be in America, man. It's like they have a fucking mental illness, dog. You calling the damn man straight.
Both
Look at this
families
shit, man.
urge supporters
Like the man got an interview. He calling him, telling them, "Me wait, you goddamn niggers."
to tame
Shit
their emotions.
wild, son.
Forgave him. But people need to understand about forgiveness. Forgiveness was not for him. Forgiveness was for me, so I don't carry the rage, the hate, and that around. It will eat me up like cancer.
At the end of the day, there's nothing we can say or do.
You know, for him, for them to have the white guy, for him to lost his son, and for these people to have lost their son to the chain gang, unfortunately, which they're gonna spend a lot of bread to keep his ass in prison. He not getting out, so you probably just forget that shit. They really look fucking hurt. They are really hurt. These people, man, look at them, man. They really fucking hurt, and
for people
they don't give a damn.
I'm Jonah Kaplan in McKinney, Texas.
CBS News legal contributor Caroline Polisi joins us now to break down the key aspects of this case. Caroline, good morning. Great to have you here. So many people online have deep opinions on this, despite not being where the incident happened. Everybody is brokenhearted here, but help us understand.
That one light-skinned nigga, man, if I ain't seen one, and if I ain't seen one, that one light-skinned
The jury
nigga,
selection process and the quick deliberations, and if it might be something used on appeal because of how it played out.
Yeah, very divisive trial. It tore a community apart, Errol, which is why there's so much focus on this part. And I think particularly in the sentencing, they came back really quickly. 3-hour deliberation.
Lynch mob, that's what you call a legal lynch mob. You dig what I'm saying? They still exist.
They wholesale rejected this concept that the defense put forward of some sort of self-defense. Remember, the facts are disputed, but we do know that there was potentially some sort of altercation, a push, perhaps an inciting incident that led to the lead up of this really, really tragic death, which has now been deemed a murder. And so what you see now is Karmelo Anthony.
That's fucking crazy they come up with a murder. I don't even understand that. Like I said, we got any legal experts in there, please get down there and educate us about Texas criminal, they statutes about murder. Because in my opinion, which my opinion don't fucking matter, they already didn't issue the facts. I would think if it was murder, it would have been like premeditated. I don't think it was first degree murder. It might have been second degree. This shit, in my opinion, amounts to manslaughter. He had no intention of killing the boy. He just wanted to get the fuck up off me, man.
He has filed a notice of appeal. We don't know the arguments that he's going to make. It's a procedural issue.
If you don't work in IT, keep scrolling.
YouTube
okay,
Premium
now that they're
strikes
gone,
again.
how are we doing? How many?
Thing that he's done now, basically alerting the court that he's going to appeal. And you do note there are some issues here, I think, even leading into the trial that are not necessarily legal arguments about what the evidence in the trial, but are how the jury was selected.
Man, that young nigga, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm used to young niggas going to prison by some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? This here is a whole different issue, man. My man's really just was trying to get Buddy off him, and he popped him. And they let all the air out that bitch here.
There's what's known as a Batson challenge his attorneys made. The prosecution used some of their peremptory challenges to take out potential black jurors on this case. There were no black jurors eventually seated on the case. And so I think that
I think I was talking about this in the comments with somebody, and they were saying it's not an all-white jury. It's a few Asians in there. Shit, Asians treated for the purposes of income, not income, for the purposes of like food stamps and shit. government assistance. Asians are considered Caucasian. Mexicans are considered Caucasian. The only black folk are considered Black Americans. If you apply for anything from the government, it's gonna say Black American, Hispanic, white, some shit like that. I ain't get no government shit in a long time, but I know that though, even on employment
Will
application.
be an issue on appeal. I also think the defense did a disservice at the sentencing phase here for Karmelo Anthony. They only called one character witness, his mother.
That was
They had the opportunity to present a more compelling mitigation case. 35 years, it's a long time. The jury didn't accept this heat of passion argument that was put forward in the instruction. So there are a lot of issues here.
35 years, man. That's a long time, man, for the young man to think about this shit. He may get out, like they might bring this shit up like 20 years later in the future with some type of racially charged situation or some shit like that going on. They'll let him out then to just clear the air. Then you gonna see that white guy, if he ain't dead, come back in here. It's not a problem with me. He gonna be in blew through them 500K. Then he gonna have a different thought process. Then
legally speaking, very quick decision on the part of the judge.
And online, people have their own opinions. Both families are being harassed, as we just saw.
And where the fuck is CBS located at? Because that man obviously got that sounds like a fucking Australian accent. I ain't never heard of a nigga with an Australian accent.
In this report, and the jury selection process, as you noted, was interesting as well. But the defense didn't bring up a lot of character witnesses for Karmelo Anthony himself to help bolster this sense his side was making that it was self-defense. Why do you think that was?
Yeah, so two things. He didn't take the stand in the...
Boy, you see how he locked eyes on her ass? That boy is trying to get the tea, you understand me? He finna get the tea.
In his own defense. Typically, criminal defendants don't take the stand.
In
self-defense cases in particular, you kind of have to. They do, because there's a subjective element. We really needed to hear him, or jurors would really need to hear him say that he subjectively was fearful of his life. These two twin brothers, as alleged, were much larger in stature than he was.
They were gonna put some pressure on Karmelo. I promise you, man. They were gonna, cause you know what I'm saying. Just growing up, man. I grew up in Georgia, so every now and then you come up with some white boy. It's some white boy that'll whoop your ass around here, man. And I'm not fucking around with you. Them white boy, you better whoop their ass quick, cause they gonna carry your ass out. Am I lying? Get in the comments up online, man.
Some white boy kick your ass. There was apparently a push, so that would have been key.
You automatically, just because you black, a nigga, you automatically can't whoop everybody's ass, man. You can get a good chunk of the ass out of there, but some white boy really carry your ass out. Boy.
And then on the sentencing phase, typically you would see calling potentially teachers, coaches in this young man's life to try to portray him not as a monster, but as somebody who
the way y'all got that nigga plastered all over the internet, he is quite the monster.
Deserves some mercy in the sentencing phase, so that was a failing.
And we have to note, for the Metcalfs, they've lost their son. He is gone, and now the decision has been made that he was murdered. As we see the appeal process play out, though, what might change? Just the sentencing, perhaps?
Well, it's a very high bar to get an appeal. He filed as an indigent, meaning he doesn't have the...
But that's... How is the... I know for... I ain't even got to look up what indigent mean when it comes to legal shit, because I had to do my own legal cases on child support and shit like that. We'll get to some child support cases and shit eventually, though. But this man, if he filed... Hold on.
Resources to retain an attorney on appeal. He would like the state to pay for that.
That's so fucking crazy, yo. What kind... We have to look this shit up, bro. We have to look this shit up. Let me see. Karmelo. Look at that. It popped right up. Let's see. Donations. Let me see how many donations, man. Bruh. 625 fucking K. Let's see, funny yank by Gil go seeing after. After. Damn, son. Damn, boy, that's oh my God, man. That is crazy. Damn, son, I got it. Dang that. Well, that's hurt me in my heart. Well, sorry if it be like that, but as you convicted. Oh my God, man, y'all ain't have to do the man like that. Convicted killer Karmelo. Oh my God, this is just so nasty. That's how young folks say this is crazy work, B. Some fucking crazy work. 634K poured into the company say the money has already been spent according to give it a similar use over the past for legal period, living and moving expenses, helping relocate out the. So they blew the paper. They blew some nigga shit. That's fucking ridiculous. Excuse my language, Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube, where we all see this at. I'm trying not to get banned before I keep going. But this is ridiculous, yo. Let's get back to
There are some issues whether or not that's going to have been granted. There was a GoFundMe page in this case to raise funds for his legal defense, which could play into his claim of indigence. And so this will take a long time for sure.
And then the blue 635K definitely indigent. He can't rake up no paper in the jail.
Typically, I don't see this going well for him in the appeals process. Criminal defendants always appeal their convictions. Very difficult to get something overturned. So I think we're going to see him, serve this sentence.
And one final question to you, just as we watch this play out, it may take time as an appeal.
Hey, my boy, you got to start over. You got to start over on level 1-1. Damn.
Unfolds. Both families are being harassed. Yeah. This has ripped up a community, and even online, folks don't agree on what happened or the outcome. Does that play a role at all in how a judge might decide how quickly to decide on things, or is it completely irrelevant?
I don't think so. Look, there's more of a spotlight on this, so they may feel compelled to.
In the spotlight, ain't nothing without you, girl. Oh my
really
God.
Take a strong look at the legal arguments because they know everybody's watching. But no, really, these types of issues are meant to stay outside of the courtroom. That's why our system is supposed to be inoculated from these things. The jury was going to be sequestered if they were going to deliberate overnight because you want to really keep them insulated from any of this outside noise. And there has been a lot of noise on this case.
Yeah, Caroline Polisi, appreciate you being here explaining the key legal aspects. Thank you so much.
Websites you're.
Well, as y'all see, man, hey, justice look different depends on what color your skin is. You dig what I'm saying? If you're a ninja, you automatically get convicted. If you're white, if you're a straight white male, you're gonna be fucked anyway. Society is just quite retarded, in my opinion. Up is down and down is up. But anyway, though, that's that, man. I hope his appeal go for him. But like she said, everybody criminals. Well, they're so happy to tack that murder shit on top of Buddy. Make us black people look bad again in the public. But hey, if you stayed to this far in the video, I want to thank you and I appreciate you. You dig what I'm saying? I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and hair grease.